And welcome back to Idaho Today. Improv. It can be so much more than comedy, but a great resource for thinking on your feet and better communicating with people. So we have Megan McCaleb here. She's going to join us to talk about an exciting opportunity for you that involves the word improv. Now, I know people when they're like, oh, improv, it's, I want to be a famous comedian, right? They don't think about what it can actually do for them regardless of where they decide to focus in life, right?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely had that ambition as a child to be a performer, as a comedian, or on Saturday Night Live, all those different dreams. And it was when I learned improv just as a performance art, as a hobby while I had a day job, that I realized the reason why comedy works is because there's lots of really cool principles that help us to connect and to focus on building relationships with our characters and all sorts of really deep things. And so I think people think there's just this natural tendency, which certainly people do have natural humor, and then there's a lot of learned principles that can help us really shine as the individual we are.
Yeah, absolutely. And I had the pleasure of being a part of one of these amazing, I don't want to say presentation, workshop.
Yeah,
it's
interactive experience.
I like that, interactive experience with Megan. And what I greatly appreciated too was the fact that you brought to the table a professional background, right? You worked in banking. You've been the suit, if you will. And then it ventured also more into the performance aspect of improv. And then you saw where both of these professions actually meet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, well, and if you think about like why we laugh, because it was like if you have a hard day at work or whatever, it's so nice to have something to make you chuckle and have some relief at the end of the day. So understanding our own sense of humor and where to get that is so important. And all the best comedy, whoever your favorite stand-up comedian is, or if you're watching any type of improv, it is really rooted in truth. And the funniest stuff really comes from just the crazy things that happen in life. And yet, yeah, those tools like really help it to feel more approachable and easier to process the hard things, because it just shows us that we're human.
Yes.
And it's not the end of the world, hopefully.
Yes, exactly, right? Yes, okay. I want to talk though about the services that you provide too. So how do you take your skill set as a business professional and also as an improv, I'm going to call you an artist,
Ooh,
an improv artist.
Yes.
And how do you present these to organizations so they can then see that there's opportunity for them to improve their ability to not only communicate with people, but also to become even more successful as a business professional?
Yeah, well, it was a natural fit when I saw how it could work for myself when I was a bank manager. So when I started actually trying to take it to other teams, I would look for where there was conflict and see like where can we infuse a little bit of levity and a better way to connect so that you can navigate through those critical moments easier. And so a lot of times when I approach it, I sort of ditched the word improv for a while because it freaks people out. They think they have to be funny, or they think they have to be really confident in a spontaneous moment, and really it's not. We're all improvising every single day. So the rules, I realized how to break it down, and I really just started teaching people we can get better results with yes and, which happens to be one of the core rules of improv. So I would just go right to the principle of this is what a rule is that's within the art form, and that's where it starts to remedy the pain points of communication. And humans struggle with communication.
What?
It's the weirdest thing.
No. Yeah, no, I know. And what's really cool is if anyone has ever even adventured into trying to understand conflict management, there is a lot of crossroads when it comes to the performance of improv. So your ability to recognize that is genius, and to bring it to the table. I want to share with everyone some of the things that we kind of practiced in your workshop. Introduce us to, is it the 3 C's?
The 3 things.
The 3 things, okay, yes.
So there is a game that I love to do that's called 3 Things, and the idea of it is really to just give anyone in the group a prompt, a regular word. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or wild. It could just be sky or orange, like whatever simple prompt. And then the other person will just say the first 3 things that come to mind. And then they kind of either go around a circle, or however many people we have. I do this one-on-one even with my speaking clients. It just helps us to see what is our natural tendency and what is the way that we're perceiving something, because we all could hear the same exact word and it might bring up something totally different, from a childhood memory to a work situation to a vacation spot we love to a restaurant we love to eat at. We all have these different experiences, and it's really fun to harvest in this simple, fun way the differences and then see that it's okay that we're different.
Yes.
Like, that's a critical point of it is, as much as I want my opinion to be honored and respected, I need to give that gift to other people.
Yes.
So if I say a word, and actually let's just try it.
Sure, let's do it. Okay.
All right, so the first three things you think of when I say clear.
Water, ocean, mirror.
Okay, give me one.
Okay, flower.
Spring, fragrance, colorful. Okay, so if we had both just heard those words and written them down quietly, we likely would not have written down the exact same three words.
Yeah.
So clear could be something we're seeing. It could be, oh, I finally understand something because we've got clarity. So it's really this cool way to see what else do we have to learn from each other and honor our own way of seeing things too.
Yes, exactly. And what each of us individually brings to the table when we're both maybe focusing on the same goal too, right?
Oh,
so if you look at it in a business perspective, and then also to not assume that somebody's thinking the same thing that you are, or that it's impacting them the same way that it's impacting you, right? Giving people space and the opportunity to bring themselves forward, right?
Absolutely.
Just period, themselves forward, and that they deserve to share the space with you too.
Totally.
So much to talk about.
It's so fun.
So much to learn. It's truly so impactful, ton of fun, very engaging, and an opportunity for everyone. So if you find yourself to be a wallflower, this is something that you'll benefit from too. You're not going to be put in an awkward situation. You do such a great job, Megan. Where can people find you?
At improvteamculture.com.
Wonderful. We're going to have you back
I would
because you're
love
too
it.
much fun.
No, thanks.
All right, everyone, stick around. More to come right here on Idaho Today right after this.